Hello, I'm Bella, and welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. We're in the chilly Coerthas, but we're gonna do all these side quests in this area and then continue with the main quest. So let's see, where do we want to go here? Seems like quite a few is out this way. So this is Witch Drop. Of course they call it Witch Drop because of the inquisitions that they're doing. Of course. Sebastian! Brambleweed rope. A thick, sturdy rope twisted from common brambleweed. Shepherders often employ the rope in tying up the legs of their stock before sending them to market. Come with me. How intimidating. Is there a path that I can go down? There should be somewhere. Right there. But we need to kill these wolves. One thing I forgot to do. I did get some new jewelry here. Equip that. This is 20, this is 38, so let's equip that. Yeah, I need some new bracelets. Let's put that there. It's level 19, it's 28. Okay, so that should be good. This one here. used my heal. It's alright. Why are you here? Lost your way. If it's the other side of the gorge you seek, go through this cavern. Walk along the cliff wall if you wish to climb out. Curious how life and death can hang on a small thing, like a glancing light that catches the eye. The secret to long life, stranger, is to keep your eyes open. Let me check the hunting here. Okay, so then we just have the Baratine Croc. Okay, we still need to get to Servant Sergeant 3rd class. Okay. We're working towards it. Is this her dead lover? Getting his vengeance because he was killed as a pure man? That's what was horrible, if you know the history of the Inquisition time. Hence, still my beef with the Christian church. Nothing against Christianity in and of itself now, but it's just the overzealots who demonize any other belief system than their own. They're the ones you have to watch out for. But yeah, they would use the Inquisition as excuses to get rid of enemies so they can get their lands. Like the witch trials, the witch hunts. It was just a despicable time for humanity. Like women who were even, oh, what they call them? My mind went blank. But the women who would deliver babies, like they were considered a danger. I got everything for that? Yes. Alright. And there's something up here. Is this where we drop this? The bound caracal? A young male caracal named Sebastian bound with brambleweed rope. He's got a little bill. Where am I supposed to hide? Or be on the lookout? Here. I'm looking the wrong way. You leave this cute little thing alone. Big mean old ogre. You're not Shrek. So I'll kill you. You loose Sebastian from his bonds. Leave him be and he will make his own way back. Are you sure? Will you be safe? Please be safe. Alright, so we need to go this way. Looks like there's the ogre's belly over here. Yes, it looks like we have to go into here. Make our way through the cave. You're just facing me, so I'm gonna kill you. Those things are nasty. Let's see if we can avoid them. Okay. It's just a little outcrop there. Stick to the wall over here. Out of its way. We don't have to defeat every enemy. Will the Wyke. Ooh, this red glowy stuff. Ooh. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, the blood? Caracal blood? The crimson blood of a recently slain caracal. For some unknown reason, the humors will not coagulate. Oh, you're just one of these creatures? Oh. Oh well. Did not mean to do that, but you will die. Let's see what's this way. Is there an exit around here? I'm just gonna avoid you guys. It looks like there is an exit. This way? Ah. Is there like another gorge down here? Oh no, this is the same one. So you're there. There's something up we need to get. Getting into Ixali territory. Looks like we need to go north. Look at that impressive scenery. Let's follow the path up north. Aren't you guys freezing? Taking an ice dip? I would not have the fortitude to do that. Avis. Wow. Must have been impressive when it was still good and not destroyed. Wow. Be impressive if you could come here for some kind of battle. Alright, let's go to the one that's far away over here. This way. All these ruins. The Weeping Saint. Yeah, I'm just gonna be avoiding you guys. Lady, there be ogres. And you're no Fiona. My father sent you to fetch me back. My, he must be overstrung. He usually mislikes adventurers. He knows very well that I must have the blessed water, and one can hardly get it anywhere else. Father means well, but I cannot have him ordering me home and insisting on armed chaperones. This war is older than he or his own father. What does he mean to do? Hide me away in the tea caddy and hope that the war ends before I am old and gray? Still, I am not insensate to the dangers. Will you keep watch while I fetch the water? Who knows, you may discover an unbeliever in the woodworks. I must partake of some blessed water. Will you keep watch in case an unbeliever is hiding under a teacup? Under a teacup? Suspicious fellow. What you be doing? What truck have I with you, or you with me, huh? I may partake of the saint's tears. Or do you not believe that I am worthy? I am. I know what you're thinking, adventurer woman. I do. You're as transparent as that water there, the water she's taking. You think I'm one of those unbelievers. I find your accusations vile and remove myself from your foul presence. What's wrong? And what is it that you have in your hand? A dull knife. The only thing dull about this knife is its luster. The blade, on the other hand, appears sharp enough to cut through bone. 'Tis no soldier's weapon, and none but knights have leave to bring a weapon into a holy place. Perhaps there really was a heretic here, or I have somehow summoned one by my careless jest. I shall return to Camp Dragonhead forthwith. I am not easy in my mind. Kind adventurer, you do best not to linger. What's over this way? What you doing, buddy? I just want to come over here. All these stones. Are these in remembrance of the fallen? Stone vigil over there. Ooh, it's like a castle. Look at that. It's so impressive. That is one big harpoon with dragons. Huh. I'm seeing like this structure way in the distance. Is that part of Mordona? That's what I find interesting. Is like always look far away too to get the whole layout of the entire landscape. So even if you're in other maps, like you can still see like parts of Ul'dah or some of the bigger structures from other maps. It looks like there's like a pathway over this way. So we will come over here. Looks like there's a fate happening too. This looks like it's a little platform that you can come over to. Can I fall down? I can! Geronimo! So before we turn... Well, I guess we can turn everything in, because I think the only thing that's south are the main quest. You have some dark news. It is writ large upon your aspect. Come, speak. Worm-eaten almanac. Countless readings over countless generations have left this old tome faded and worn. This tome, it is notorious, forbidden by the Holy See, of course, and a frequent trophy in the Inquisitors' raids on unbelievers. If you found this in the Steel Vigil, it can only mean that the unbelievers infest the ruins. They must have been tasked by the Travanians to keep watch and thwart any attempts to rebuild the Vigil, traitors to their blood. I would that they had but one black heart. My sword would pierce its rotten core and forever rid us of their kind. Okay, so these are bracelets. No, those all go down, so gold for that one. You made good time. What news? Ixal. Got 'em all, huh? Poor sods. I tell you, the high and mighty around these parts don't even see it in black and white. They see in dragon and not dragon. You know of what I speak. All manner of nasties that don't breathe fire kill just as many men, but that's neither here nor there to them. Ain't nothing to me either, I suppose. This place, not enough men, not enough arms, and cold enough to make a man piss ice. I tell you, coming west to offer my services was mayhap less wise than I thought. This is a chill that even a bowl of Moontui soup won't cure. Ah, to be in Gridania again. Yep, gold. The forest for the trees. Belmont affects Celsor's cynicism, but the gods' quiver in him dies hard. So urgently does he seek a scout that he will hire on one himself. I hail from Gridania, same as you. Fighting Ixal is what we do there, but I sure didn't expect to see them in these mountains. I know those ship birds, and they're up to something. It's nothing I can go to my employer with. It's just a feeling. But whenever I got this feeling in the Twelveswood, and nothing got done, something bad bit us on the ass. I've not had a moment to spare, and the feeling grows stronger. It ill becomes a Celsor to part with his own gill in this manner. But will you enter the Ixali lair to the east and see if there are any clues to be found? All done. Come closer to the fire. You're looking a mite blue. It gladdens my heart to know that all the braziers are lit tonight, giving freely of their light and warmth. Yes, dull and warm, and of some import, and as I've said, I've no complaints about the warmth, not a one. were they all upstairs? Thank the Fury you're safe. I thought my revenge had been the death of you, but you say it's the monster that's dead. Thank you, kind girl. Mithril Rosary, a standard rosary carried by followers of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church in the Holy See. And would you look at that? You found his rosary, as bright as the day his father put it around his neck. They say mithril never loses its luster, not like life, eh? Fall to a dragon, go to heaven. Fall to aught else, who gives to hells. That's the Ishgardian way. He was a scout, and a good one, I'm told, but he died a fool's death, and fools deserve no justice. They found him, and left his things where they lay, left him where he lay, his own comrades. But you didn't, did you? You picked this up and brought it to me, a good heart and a noble soul, to keep your promise and do a kind thing unbidden. You are the justice I sought, adventurer, and now I may live out my days in peace. I thank you for her safe return, but she is much subdued and will not tell me what passed at the Weeping Saint. I shall want answers, and quickly. A strangely fugitive man, you say, gazing fixed upon my girl, and armed in a holy place, and may well be an unbeliever, for who would risk doing such things? A girl of noble blood, who eschews the seclusion that is her due, makes an excellent prey. Of course I know this. Many think me a scandal for allowing a daughter to run wild, and of course I worry, every day and every minute. Yet I would not take the world from her. She is what she is, a rambling rose, and she cannot help what she was born to do. I will keep her safe, from a distance mayhap, but safe. Adventurer, did you find what my heart seeks? Crystal Rosary, carved from elementally aspected crystals of noble-born Juline of Ishgard. There they are. How strange to see them again after all that has passed. Thank you for finding so many. I thought mayhap that there would be one missing. Matignant has it, I believe, and so this rosary binds us together. Was he an unbeliever? His faith was not the conflagration that other men set to the house of their heart, yet I do not know, and never shall. I sought to mislay all memory of him, but he was my great friend as well as my betrothed. A lady of Ishgard does not deny a friend, even if the ways of the world would have us deny our own fathers and husbands, and so I shall never forget Matignant. He be hiding in a crevice from you, my dear. Alright, so, actually, let's go... Off to the Ixali one. Nope. good? What news, sister? What is it that you carry? Black yew log. When boiled in water, the bark of this rare yew found growing only in the 12s turns black as pitch. This is black yew from the North Shroud, unknown in Coerthas. The Ixal make of it living blinds and walls, but the yew being slow to grow, why would they bother to cut it down and convey it west? Unless the Ixal mean to stay here. This is the beginning of a settlement. While the Ishgardians busy themselves with dragons, the birdmen are stealing this patch of Coerthas from right under their noses. I tell you, unless the Holy See acts now, the Ixal will rapidly gain a foothold in this area. That means more war. And though that means more work for the likes of me, I have enough as is. Stand and quiver. Belmont requires your service and his air of command is hard to resist. The Ixal are moving into Coerthas in a lasting way. It's no small task to bring those logs from the Twellswood this far west. They must be using their cursed balloons, those shit birds. Even their supplies have wings, and what comes out of the balloons goes into the ground of Coerthas. We need to hit them now before their settlement gets bigger. The Ishgardians won't give a swiv till it's too late. I need my own people. Take this letter to a reprobate named Isildural. We fought together in the Quiver once. His levies garrisoned at Falgord Float. I fight not for Ishgard in this matter, but if they want to consider it a debt, fine by me. It goes to me that the Ixal are waltzing into Coerthas right under my nose. So we'll just follow this little side quest. Damn and blast, that hurts. I hate being wounded worse than being dead. They call me the ram that batters, not the battered sheep. Bella, eh? Well, state your business. Letter to Isildural. A neatly drafted report of Ixali activity in Coerthas. A letter for me, from Belmont? Well, I tell you, how the best tactics officer the White Rams ever had can suffer to be a Moylan sellsword. That one I'll never understand. The roads haven't rusted that bucket of his. If he says the shit birds are moving into Coerthas, that's good enough. We White Rams owe the Ixal pain. Tell him whatever we can do, just name it. Tit for tat. A wounded animal is a dangerous animal, and the White Ram convalescing in Falgord Float fits the bill. Whatever Isildural has in mind, best to say yes. Damn and blast, that hurts. Damn me for being careless about those Ixal. Blast them for slicing me up like a side of fish. Here now, before you go all the way back to Coerthas, why not stretch your legs a little? Get those Ixali wild talons for me. They had the look of newcomers to this area. That means they won't stray far from where I saw them, the Gamora ruins. Look for a fresh kill, something big. It's over here. Did me a good turn, did you? Much appreciated, Bella. I'll be paying their friends a visit when I'm back on my feet. Still, Molcott's going to tear me a new one for letting the wild talents get a jump on me. This way, I can at least tell her the birds didn't live too long afterwards. Inquire at the spire. Isidorel's companion has been taciturn till now, but when Irene has something to say, all present are advised to listen. Well met, adventurer. May I call you Bella? I'm Irene, a tactical officer of the White Rams, and apparently a medic, for I find myself ordered to keep an eye on this luck. Oh, shut it, Isildur. So, the matter you were speaking to Isidora about, I'm certain Instructor Molcott will be keen to hear of the Ixal's movements in the west. Best you talk to her straight away and make plans. That'd be Maya Molcott, the leader of the White Rams and an instructor of the Goddess Quiver. She bids this day at Eugenia's Spire to the north. Take Belmont's words to her. And do watch yourself. Maya Molcott's slain as many Ixal in battle as there are trees in the woods of Prow Creek. She can be scary. Waste her time with Maffles or Bluster, and she might use you as Ixal bait. Who scratches at my door? An adventurer on the prowl for Maya Molcott. I am she, born to be the bane of the birdmen. I lead the White Rams and arrow of the Goddess Quiver, aimed at the craven hearts of the Ixal. I see. We must act now, right now, to stop this threat, extending the defense line against the Ixal northwest into Coerthas. Will be no stroll through the wood, but how the birdies will struggle in the net. I can already hear their little necks breaking. Don't shut me out. Instructor Molcott commands both fear and loyalty, and one of those will bend you to her will. Resist not and find out what she wants. The White Rams are stationed at Eugenia's Spire, ostensibly on guard duty. Oh yes, protecting the trees of this forest from the miscreants in the Ixali locking grounds to the north. Very defensive. Play defense long enough, and the enemy forgets we can attack. I suppose that was the idea, but now the enemy anticipates us. Those mocking, tweeting birds have sealed off the north corridor with a blockade. I spit on their cunning. It keeps me from their wee necks. Adventurer, take down the blockade with this bomb finger. Little bird's not content to have a few more quiet moons before all hells break loose. Fine, the Ixal shall feel the ram right meow. She be feisty. Right here. Bomb finger. The disembodied middle finger of a void sent bomb. You're truly giving them the middle finger. I thought it was something you grew. Apparently not. Well, blasted. A perfect detonation. Put up your little blockades, my wee birds, and down they go like a cradle on the bow. There will be nothing, but nothing, to stand between the White Rams and our prey. From Gridania with love. The incomparable body language of her people says loud and clear that Molcott requires an adventurer ready to travel right meow. Coerthas in the 12's busy little birdies, they've been filling their crop with all manner of juicy worms. Or juicy something else. How now, there's a thought. They could be extracting crystals from those trees. Treats for their big bird, the primal Garuda. Adventurer, are you as fleet as they say? I've a letter going to Coerthas for Belmont. And tell that Byblo he can count on us, and that he'd better be as good a tactician as he used to be, even if he sleeps on feathered beds now with a strumpet on each side of him. This way. Back in one piece. Pardon me if I don't ask about the journey, but what did Isidorel say? Think he can get the White Rams interested? Letter to Belmont. A hastily drafted report of Ixali activity in the Black Shroud. A letter from Molcott. By the 12, the Ixal are cutting down trees in the 12's wood, and to offer the crystals to Garuda? 'Tis worse than I thought. She said that, eh? Suppose I've been soft long enough. I've eaten my fine table scraps and slept on a feathered bed or two, though I won't swear to the other thing. It's the will of the 12, is what this is. The White Rams in the 12's wood, me and Coerthas, with whoever will join me. The high and mighty houses of Ishgard can go swiv themselves. We'll stop the Ixal with or without 'em. Let's go down here. Actually, I will drop these off. Ah, there you are, and let us toast to a job well done. I've just finished brushing Sebastian. He will get some squash with his hay tonight. Coerthas spoke highly of you, and he is right, I think. There is much to be said of a woman who is sworn not to a master, but to her work. With adventurers, one need only speak the end, and they devise their own means. From that smug look on your face, I should say there are 4 fewer wolves in Coerthas today. Show me the pelts and complete your triumph. Snow wolf hide, the rough white hide of a mountain-dwelling snow wolf. These are they. See you the markings here? With these hell pups gone, all our people shall breathe easier. How near it is that we scorn death in the maws of a ravening beast. These men died in battle as surely as any on the dragon pyre. When knights are thin upon the ground, it is the lowly of the house who suffer. Grooms and washers, porters and yeomen, our house patches with adventurers. Whatever is threadbare, but some of the other high houses continue to bar the gates against outlanders altogether, or treat them with such disdain that any service they attempt must surely bear a taint. Honor is in how justly we treat others, who serve the cause alongside us, in life and death. Out of honor flows all that makes a man of a boy, a woman of a girl. Surely, when we meet alone in the afterlife, 'tis honor she judges, not pride. Don't light my fire. Sir Coerthas wishes to discuss with you the latest difficulties at Dragonhead. A word, if I may. Have you the inclination to undertake another commission? I would not ask if you do not look rested and refreshed. You may have heard whispers of it, but a patrol lost its way in the blizzard and wandered into the ogre's belly. Needless to say, not all of them returned alive, and the sawbones have been carving all manner of bits off of those that did. They mistook Will-o'-the-Wicks for the light of the camp and were lured to the cave. We've enough perils around us without those quizzing devils amusing themselves thus. We cannot have men gainsaying their own eyes, afraid to trust the lights they see in the distance. Will you take yourself to the ogre's belly and dispatch those wicks? Sure. Probably should have gone around the other way, but it's fine. Skip that one. Yeah. Don't mind me. Just come down here. Gonna fast travel here this time. Back so soon, and with full success. Those wicks never knew what struck them, I'll wager. By Halone, it is good to have something go well. Ah, forgive my outburst. It has been a difficult week. Some longer span of time. Like a siege, though none exists. And man cannot live in a constant state of unhappy strain. The success you convey back to me means a great deal. Alright. We will focus on the main quest. The Talk of Coerthas. Alone, grant me strength. There must be some way to... Oh, who are you? A friend of Lord Haurchefant. I want to help you, I truly do, but these accusations of heresy have thrown House Halinair into chaos. Right now, we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation. What are you doing here? Oh, we're protecting those. Only one log remains. Oh, that's not good. I might be able to save one. I gather you have been busy since last we spoke. Lord Harshafon's missive was positively glowing, but if you think that his endorsement is cause for me to disregard Ishgardian policies, then you are sorely mistaken. We are at war, madam, and the enemy grows bolder by the day. Why, in the short time since Inquisitor Guillaume arrived in Coerthas, countless heretics have been discovered, even amongst the elite of Ishgardian society. If Lord Harshafont wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, then that is his choice, but if he expects others to share in his folly, then he is truly blind to the present state of affairs. That's at level 44, so we're not quite there yet. By your countenance, I take it you did not learn anything of use. Nor did I fear. It seems the whole of Coerthas is consumed by this talk of heretics in the high houses. We can only hope that my sources in Ishgard proper provide more pertinent information. Road to Redemption. Lord Haurchefant is concerned for Lord Francel's well-being. I had another personal request to make of you. It concerns Lord Francel, of whom much has been whispered in recent days. I have received a report that he and 3 knights were seen heading north towards the Steel Vigil. My unicorn just loves you. It's adorable. That outpost was long ago overrun by the Javanian horde, so I am not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. Pray journey to the Steel Vigil and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance. Who goes there? Bella? No, stay back. The fiend is still here. A grand Avis. Alone be praised, you did it. But what of the others? The 3 knights who accompanied me. Where are they? They're in my way. I heard the beast's cries from over yonder. Then Lord Francel is safe? Bless you, miss. Bless you. Curse those fiends. It's as though they knew we were coming. Confound it all. How are we to redeem House Halnair if we cannot even slay a single Avis? We are fortunate you came along when you did. Miss. House Halnair will remember your kindness. It was a foolish thing to do, I know, but I had hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of the Scalekin. Moreover, it was House Halnair that yielded the Steel Vigil to the Horde many years ago. One might say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name. We have been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy, and despite my best efforts, I have done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches. Soon I must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence to my dying breath. I'll defend you. Seem like a pure soul. What did you find at the Steel Vigil? Ah, I see. A reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final flight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there is a complication. It has become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francel at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning of this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance, for fear of being seen in the company of a woman who might later be declared a heretic. A not unreasonable fear, given the zeal with which Inquisitor Guillaume has conducted his investigations. In any case, if we wish to obtain his testimony, we must first clear Lord Francel's name, and, by association, yours. Looks like we get a weapon. Okay, we will equip that one. Following the evidence, Lord Harshaval suspects that someone is conspiring against Lord Francel. As I see it, the key to providing Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the draconian rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me of the incident in question. So, it was found in a locked chest labeled as the property of Lord Francel. If the rosary was not his, and someone else with access must have planted it, here's what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickman. He works closely with the porters who ferry goods across Coerthas, so he may have some inkling of who could be responsible. Someone tampering with shipments. Fury strike me down. If all them rosaries found in our people's possessions were planted. Hey now, don't you give me that look, lass. I'm a House Hellenair man through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family, too. I ain't saying the porters what were bringing the shipment did it, though. I know most of them what work the trade routes, and I've never had cause to question their faith. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it... Could it have been the fellows what were responsible for the inspections? Huh, Ishgardian Knights and Inquisitors, a lot of them, as if they'd ever turn their cloaks. Reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspects. Hate to think it, but maybe you should question them. There's a crew coming to Camp Dragonhead from Whitebrim Front this morning. You might consider having a word with them. No time to talk. We're on a tight schedule. Once we've made our deliveries here, we're to deliver parcels to Skyfire Locks. No other porter, right? No. Apathetic. Beg your pardons. You suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in House Hail in our shipments? What nerve! If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find. Say what you will, my conscience is clear. Are we finished? If so, I would appreciate an apology. Draconian Rosary, the brand of an unbeliever and enemy of the Holy See. But that's impossible. Once the knight at Whitebrim Front concluded her inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would have never allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you will to Lord Haurchefant, I will not be held accountable for this. Did something happen outside? I thought I heard shouting. But more importantly, what did Rickman have to say? More draconian rosaries, and every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks? That beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Halener's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand. And praise alone that he did. Lord Francel's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we are to clear his name. In the eyes of gods and men, Lord Haurchefant needs our help to clear Lord Francel's name. From the very first, I knew it could not be that so many members of House Halener were heretics. At last, we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations and put an end to this travesty. I will need to prepare a formal statement regarding these developments for the Holy See. In the meantime, I would have you bear my words to Inquisitor Brigie. Tell her that House Fortin asks, nay, demands that Lord Francel's trial be postponed until a full investigation has been conducted. What is it, my child? Lord Haurchefant would have the Inquisitors do what? But that is not possible. Inquisitor Guillaume presides over Lord Francel's trial at Witchdrop even as we speak. Fear not. If Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Halone's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard. You barbarians! We got trouble. They have taken Lord Francel to Witchdrop? This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to that manner of trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Bella, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witchdrop to forestall the proceedings until such time as I am able to join you and petition Inquisitor Guillaume in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francel alive. I won't let you down, Harshy. Hail, Bella. As you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if his guards judge us a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. Drossen Charlemagne Francel de Helena, you stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense? Hear me, brothers. These charges are false. The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Javanians, and I am no different. Since the very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service to the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard. It is for alone to judge if you speak the truth. Prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. The righteous shall take their place in Halone's halls, while the wicked shall reveal their Draken forms and be put to the sword. In the name of House Breton, I beseech you, stay your hand. Inquisitor, we are come on behalf of Lord Harshaphon. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests that the charges against Lord Francel are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such time as a full re-examination of the facts has been conducted. Lord Harshaphon has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor private doubts, I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere in legal proceedings sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot. To defy the will of an inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment. We must hold him until Lord Harshaphon arrives, Bella, and remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. I'll try my best. It's not my fault someone gets hurt. Fighting at such close range. Let's see. Harshy! Coming in on a steed. I'll fight with you. Oh, it's invulnerable? Okay, so get the people then. Even though this guy, I hate you. Yeah, come use your fire breath on this guy. He does nothing. Oh, this guy. I need to kill this one. Can't escape me. Trying to heal yourself. No. I won't let you. I don't think we can do anything. Draconian Rosary. It is not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop. But this trial, like many others I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of House Helner. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother, that we may tear ourselves apart. The fevered imaginings of a desperate man. What proof have you of this? I got the proof right here. By the Fury, a Draconian Rosary, to the knight who refused to yield. It was he who summoned the wyvern. A heretic in the ranks of the Temple Knights. This has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Haurchefant. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel, pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of that which first brought you to Coerthas, Bella. Pray locate your errant airship and use it. It's like, get the hell out of my business, is what he wants. Lord Haurchefant, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine? Because I know you, boy. You are too loyal to betray Ishgard, and too devout to question your sentence. Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped off your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Helner. Praise alone it did not come to that, but it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Bella. Pray visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated. Again? Nah. Once is enough. You look well, Bella. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honor of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Vertons and House Helner shall never forget your service. Now, let us return to the matter of your missing enterprise. Okay, I think I'm gonna end that there this time. I know it's a little short, but it just felt like it was a good place to cut it. And then next time, it looks like just one little side quest unlocked here, so we'll do that and then continue on with the main story. So give a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you next time.